Hello, welcome to the second step of the tutorial. So in the previous video, we figured out how to install the monkey type repo successfully, and we also ran its testing suite and saw a lot of passing tests, which is great. In this video, we're going to create a Docker image, which will serve as the execution environment for the repo, and it's pretty quick. So if you haven't yet, I recommend going to the SWE-Smith installation instructions and the documentation and just follow these steps. It's super easy to install locally. And then what we're going to do is actually start to use a toolkit to create this execution environment. So currently we're still in the repo, but as a reminder, run PyTest. Oops, sorry, wrong environment. When we run PyTest, we can see that we get a passing testing suite and, things are running. So what we're going to do next is go to the SWE-Smith repository here, right? And then the script that you're going to want to pay attention to is this test install.py script. So it's just under this build repo folder, and you can see the, oops, oh, sorry. And you can kind of see what are the options. But basically, you can read up on the other stuff if you're interested, but really it's quite simple. All you need to do is like plug in the name of the repository as the argument. So Instagram/monkey type. And then in our case for this repository, this is the only installation instruction required. Sometimes with some repos, you'll have multiple steps. So for example, if there's like a requirements document, you can add that in there as well. So you need to kind of assign each installation instruction line, uh, to this list, and that's how it works. Maybe we'll make it more elegant in the future, but currently this is okay. And then you don't need to provide commit. By default, it'll use like the latest commit of the repository. It will install PyTest automatically, and you can specify a Python version, but I think by default it's 3.10, which I'm going to change. So just run this. And then what's happening here is with this script, what we're doing is we're going to check whether we can actually create the environment, like a conda environment for this repository automatically. And then if we can, what it's going to produce is an artifact located over here. And we already have a bunch of examples from before, but this is just recording sort of the instructions that we use to actually install this repo successfully. And then this is essentially a dump of the conda environment. So we do this because this helps us really ensure that we can recreate the environment in the future, even if like conda versions change or like the versions of the packages change.